Well, it's the end of March here on the Missouri farm in Alma, Missouri. I am exercising Turk, final horse that I'm going to be riding today. I don't know if I'm ever going to do horses again. I did it on here because we got the stable, and it just seems like the thing to do because we have the really nice stable, but it's a lot of work. Now, I know there are probably people that, you know, only ride the horse for the last, whatever, 3-6 months, whatever it takes. Don't feed them, don't exercise them, don't clean them until, you know, whatever they figured out was a bare minimum to get them back up to 100% at the time they sell them. Same kind of people that don't feed their beef cattle until the very end to finish them. But I don't do that. I mean, if you want to do that, you want to play that way, play that way. It's your game. Do it the way you want. All right. Turk, where are you, buddy? I can't. I'm going to close this now because I'm going to go out the other way. I think Turk's inside. There we go. Get Turk groomed. I'll come over here, put the tack away, and we will check. We're looking at cleanliness and daily riding. They're all good. Straw is up at 100%. We just put straw in, and feed is fine. Feeding them primarily oats right now. Yeah, I came in here. I don't know. These don't open, do they? You can't get up. Well, we came over and we put more straw in here, straw bedding. I think I should try and put someplace for manure on there, because at least it give me someplace I could move cow manure. We're okay right now. I was talking about the manure extension maybe before, but since we used all the manure that we had, we're gonna be all right for a little bit. I've got a worker. Well, let me hop in. I need to like move and talk because we are going to be really busy. We're up till probably, oh my gosh, 11 o'clock last night. We were still picking stones and rolling crop in. We can't see the worker. He's up in the horseshoe-shaped field way up at the other end, picking stones. It's a little tricky. Using workers with those stone pickers. We'll talk about that more in a little bit. Let's take care of animals or check on the animals. I went around, I fed everybody last night. Well, not the horses, but I gave the sheep some more grass. I got little pallets. I gave the sheep more grass last night, so we can see sheep barn. They're up at yeah, up over 50%. We'll just roll through here quickly. I don't know if we're gonna have more sheep soon or not. So I think I mixed up 4 wagons of feed last night. Sorry, got a little frog in my throat. Let me put more straw in here as well. I think my oldest cattle right now are around 35 months old. And we're going to hold on to those. They're there until they're at 80% reproduction, until they reproduce again. They'll give us 36 more beef cattle. And then, was there another one that was somewhere up, oh, 60% reproduction, these that are 23 months old. So hopefully I can get 2 calves out of those cows. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. All right, I want to get the wool pallets. Oh man, what truck do I have that I could load them in? Might have to use this one. I've got the F350s hooked up to the gooseneck trailer that's got stones in it, and it's full. I could unhook. I guess I could take this one. I think I'll do that. Let me load this. The TLX 2020, is it? Yeah. Although that's not what that says. Yeah, that's good. I'll just load them on here. So you can see the stone picker over there. Gosh, what I need to do is I need to check on the map to see if he's gotten out of the area of the stones yet. It's hard to get the workers to... Stone picking in FS22 with workers is not easy. Let me pull up the map here for a second. So in the map here, we can see that, yeah, he's still got a ways to go. I don't know how full he is yet, but he's still going. He's got a bit of room to continue before he runs out of the stones. That's what I've found is I just move him in farther. So I don't care which way he turns necessarily. I'm gonna put one in each because I still haven't really contemplated the best way to do it. I don't know if it's a waste of wool to make fabric. What's going on? What am I caught on? Have I got a collision with something? What's going on there? I'm gonna get it from this side. I see. It was getting caught up on the like the headache rack on there. Got one pallet of clothes here. Grab that. April is next month, and that's the month we want to sell clothing, I think. I should check the prices while we're here, but I've got to get these loaded up. There's like 3 boxes in the little trailer behind me. I couldn't stack them too high in there, so then I started putting them in here in the winter time because I couldn't get around to the shipping container because of the snow. Hop in here while it's warming up a second. Let me check the sale price for clothes while we are thinking about it. At the diner restaurant, it's currently $17,612 going up, and the high is going to be potentially $18,954 in April. So we'll continue to wait for that. If you see that white square right over the top of the pickup right now, or that is the dump truck. I ended up bringing it out here because the gooseneck trailer that I bought to put stones in doesn't hold that much before it maxes out on weight, which is something I knew was going to happen as I started doing it. I just wanted to swing by this grass field again because I had forgotten, or I wasn't sure, but yeah, it's going to be ready in April as well. April, clothes, grass field, plant cotton and corn. There is a lot going on. All right. Did a message come up say no, it's turning around. I thought the worker had stopped. There's a couple of spots out in that field where there's stones that I can't get or something for some reason, and I don't know why that is. But yeah. So at the end of the last episode, we were rolling the wheat field where we had drilled the einkorn wheat that we're trying to get done by the end of the month. So we did get done rolling it, but because we're using the large roller, there's some micro terrain that it doesn't necessarily like, and it can't get. So we're going to grab the white, which we had done some maintenance on, and we're going to get the smaller roller and go out and see if we can address at least the larger areas that we can find. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time driving all over the field looking for it, but what I can find easily, I will try and take care of and address. I'm just gonna back up and hook up again, yeah. trying to think of what else I did off camera. I went and I got the field container. I don't know if I'd mentioned that or not. I don't think it was in the episode. I think it was after it was in the part of the recording that was after what I was able to use in the episode. So, yeah, so the field container's up between the horseshoe-shaped field and the wheat field right now. And I did fill it with slurry as well. So we want to potentially, if I got time today, what's going on? I'm having a hard time pulling this. Why? If we have time today, I want to go over there and spread slurry on this field too. I think we'll use the white to do it. There it is, right there. I want to move that pile of stones because I want to put a building in here. A small one. I want to move the grass equipment over there. Let's see if this one works better. Yeah, see, we're able to get that. There's a couple other spots, but I don't know if they'll be easy to find. This was a big one. I mean, this is the important one, I think. It's not so much that it really matters, I don't think. I mean, it's just a small area. But I got time. I want to run the... Looks like along the edge over there. Can't really tell. Nah. From a distance, sometimes you can see things that you can't up close. A lot of times, if there's like a little bit of cotton you missed or something, like one row of cotton, you won't see them if you're close, but if you're far away, you can like see a line of white. I don't know if there's going to be any more over here or not. There's some. That seemed really silly to go look for. I think we'll just call it good with that. I could get into the map and try and see if I could locate it, but can't see that. There's a field container. You see it? Little bright green right above the tractor right now. When I had a worker spreading the manure, they went over into the horseshoe-shaped field. Oh, so I was saying I wanted to move that pile of stones, or get rid of that pile of stones so I could put a building in there. I was looking for another place to put stones. I was thinking about over here by this junk pile, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell them. I'm not going to get hardly nothing for them, but I think I'd like to just sell the stones. So I don't have to worry about where to pile them. I'm not gonna get the stone crusher. Thought about it, but I would use, my fields are so large, I'd use so much lime that it's probably not worth it. Also, I don't see myself getting a lot more stones. Because I think we're primarily gonna roll them back in from now on. Removing, because we had larger than small stones on the horseshoe-shaped field, but after this, we're just gonna, what am I doing? Sitting here yammering away. when we plow, we'll just bring up small stones. Oh, Porter's got a full tank. So if we bring up just small stones, we can roll them back in. So this is probably the last time we're going to have to pick stones unless we get a new piece of land that has stones on it. I'm heading over here because I want to grab the case and head out there and see if we can empty that guy. It's working. It's not great, but it does work what we're doing. Just gonna charge me till I get out there. I did buy a larger weight and put it on here. I said I was going to. Get the max on here. I said I was going to do that, and I did, and it helps. I think I ended up doing that off camera. Quickly on here. Oh. There's just so much that gets done in these Missouri farm episodes. It's hard to include a lot, especially if we're trying to just do one episode or try and keep each month inside of one episode rather than do 2 episodes a day like we used to, because the progress is really slow when we do that. But I ended up doing a lot of camera work. Try to not make it so that you miss anything too important or too exciting, but occasionally you do. So we'll have to come into this little corner and clean this up because of the way the worker was going. And the worker is almost, I think 3 more passes and that strip will be done. So we'll have to come over and reposition him. But what I am able to do, what he's going to do though, is he's going to go to the end of this row. He's not going to pick anything. One flaw in this this scheme I have going, but it does work pretty good. Stones are still pretty heavy, but the weight does handle it. All right, so let's head over to the dump truck. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to get, it is heavy. I'd like to position the gooseneck trailer over on the other side and see if I can get the International going with the other stone picker from the other end. I don't know if this this dump truck will hit weight at some point as well. Entirely possible that it could. So right now what I want to do, actually I'm going to cut across the field, see if I can get back quickly. I am going to go back to the farm, and then I'm going to get the gooseneck trailer. We're going to run that and sell those stones so we can come back out here, get the stone picker started on the other side. Hopefully by the time we get back we can reposition that worker, or maybe look into reposition him while we're still going. But I will see you when we are selling stones. Okay, we're in Alma now. For whatever reason, this trailer's got some heft to it. It's pushing me around a little bit. For whatever reason, the diner restaurant is kind of like the generic, almost buy everything sell point on the map. There we go. So that's where we're going to sell stones. I don't know if this thing just opens the doors and... Oh, it does tip. Okay. I wasn't sure that it tipped or not, but it does. You can also put cargo straps in here, and you can like carry equipment inside of it. It's pretty versatile trailer. That's only $800 for about 8,000 liters. That's all you can carry in here. That's not a money maker. I'm gonna stop by the implement dealer just because I want to check on used equipment. Oh, that I haven't decided whether to sell that or keep it. Somebody else might want to buy it. The longer it sits there. Pull over here. Hopefully I'm out of the way enough that traffic won't stop, but we'll see. So I've been battling my inner demons ever since that John Deere came up that you could put a dry box on. I don't know if it's gone yet or not. It is gone. A Feller buncher and a Peterbilt 379, which we're gonna have to buy because a guy can't have too many trucks. Let me option it the way I want. And we'll buy it. Let me run around back and move it. Just because I like to see new vehicles as soon as I get them, if I can. I think we got everything on a trailer here. What are we gonna move it to? I think we'll put it on the grain trailers. I've been wanting to get this this truck since it came out, so oh. The fact that we're finally able to do it makes me happy. This looks like it could use some work. Oh, no, I don't want to drop the puppy off of one. There we go. Is not accomplishing anything useful for what we need to do today. We do get to check out the 379, which I have not seen or used since it came out, other than on the mod review and in the mod hub. I'm just gonna swing around the elevators in the corn dryer and park next to the dry van over there. And we got to get back out to the farm. Too much work to be doing to be messing around with this. Have that fence removed. Wrecked my new truck. Alright. There's some space. Oops. I need to do like a maintenance stand down with all the semi-trucks and trailers. Okay, I think that's enough. Is this still running? It is. Okay, so we're arriving back at the farm, and we're going to start juggling 2 stone pickers and a slurry spreader. Is that what we're going to do? This is going to get intense, I think. This is not ultimately where we're going to end up, but I don't want to have to walk too far, so I'm just going to park here. I'll grab the farm truck. We'll go over, we'll grab the International. Ah, man, things are not where they need to be. Everything is equidistant from where I'm at. Keep threatening to mount twins on the rear of the 1246 here, but I don't think I'm going to do it just yet. All right, let's go get the other stone picker. So Paris suggested that we get the Elho Scorpio. Or Scorpion, I don't remember what it is, which would be probably the easier way to do this. I like these stone pickers, they just don't get enough love because they don't work great. They're small, it takes a long time, they don't lift as high, but I don't know, it's okay. And honestly, I think this is the last time we're going to be picking stones anyway, so it's alright. We're just going to work through it. This one, I believe this is the one I picked up used just because it was cheap and I knew I'd need it. I knew that this day would come where I'd want to be running 2 stone pickers at the same time. I'm going to end up out in the field where I don't want to be and have to walk back after I get a worker started. So I'm assuming if I start at the north end of the field, the worker's going to work towards the east, because that's what the other stone picker seems to be doing. So rather than actually, no, I will just run up the I'll run up the outside here. I should start back there. Let's see. We'll unfold it, work its way out. I don't know what this one holds, not nearly as much as the other one. So I'm just going to run up this side. I'm going to turn around and see if I can start the worker going the other way. He will do whatever it is that he wants to do, I think. And we'll just come back out and we'll clean up everything else afterwards. The idea is to get this, get these medium to large stones off the field, and I don't plan on necessarily getting any more land. I've got about as much as I can handle right now, so I don't know if we'll ever need the stone pick again. And yeah, you can see how the... I'm just going to turn around right here. Lift that. Because the worker's going to go at... It looks like... this angle right here. So I'm going to come down. I'm going to go even with the trees. Right there, and I'm going to set the worker off. I'll ride with him till he turns. My guess is that he's going to turn left. So I'm hiring the worker now. We'll ride along. I think when it gets to the bottom of the field, it's going to turn left, is my bet, and also what I'm counting on. I like the animation of this stone picker as well, tossing the rocks up into the back. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot to clean up over here. The other thing I was worried about, would the stone picker, would the worker continue into the other field, which was a fear I had, you know, because they keep doing it with, I'm gonna hop out here. So it stops, there we go. Yep, and I'm in the way. So which way is he gonna go? Make a liar out of me. He's gonna make me wrong, isn't he? He's gonna go that way. So he made a liar out of me. He went right. Why? There's just no consistency in trying to figure out how they're doing this. That's fine. There's stones to pick going that way too. But yeah. Alright, so then we'll just move them over. We go get the white. Okay, I'm over here at the white. I don't know if we've done enough time lapses. What is going on, you know? Brief time lapse going to the spinnery. Brief time lapse going into town. What, am I even going to make it to noon today? I don't think so. Should we split today into 2 episodes? I don't know that we need to. You see what I'm doing? Maybe you're seeing enough of it to extrapolate me doing it over and over again. Let's fill this up. Because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a lot of, you know, just repeat to get the ground covered, because there's so much ground to cover. what are we trying to accomplish, you know? We're trying to get to a point where in April we're ready to start planting cotton. What are we going to do about weeds in the organic field? I got to make sure also that this is going to take this fertilizer. It should, because you can generally do different types of fertilizing, I think. Like if you direct drilled and fertilized at the same time, I think you can spread manure or slurry right afterwards and it'll work. It'll take. I think. I don't know for sure. I think we're fine. I think the manure was earlier anyway, right? I don't know. I'm gonna pull up the mini map, so I am going straight. I think we'll be fine. We will drop it down and we'll start going. When I get to the end, why am I turning? When we get to the end, I will pull up. Is it going away from me or towards me? Yeah. I can't tell. I want to make sure I get it all. I got plenty of slurry, I think. It's not going to hurt. I'll waste a little. What I don't have is time to keep trying to get everything. Well, we'll just do that. Let's see. Let's aim north again. It's certainly overkill, but that's all right. Actually, I can pull up the map while I'm going, right? It's fine. I'm on a heading. Keep going straight. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna get it all. Oh, man. What is going on? I don't know if the white's the tractor for this job. So two things. Let's check and see that it's taken the fertilizing state. It did. And then what was the other thing I wanted to check? The horsepower. So in the garage, owned items, slurry tanks. Here we go. 165. I got 170. My working speed should be 9. I think I was getting that. I think I was getting the speed I should, so I think it's all right. All right, I'm just gonna turn around and go back. Uh, 180. I've been working in concert with a worker to try and get this slurry spread here. I just got a message come up say that the smaller stone picker's full, so I got to go take care of that. I was going to go around and try and finish a headland and see if I could really let a worker focus on doing that. It's almost lunchtime. I don't have time to stop. We'll eat in the cab of the tractor today, and we're going to try and get this stone and slurry spread. I think that's probably all we're going to get done today. Thinking I could get to the weeding was probably wishful thinking. I was thinking about leasing the largest weeder and trying to do it using the mathematical method to where you need to go and everything, but I don't think I'm going to have time to do it today. And if the weeds come in, they're going to come in as mediums, so we'll have to use either a hoe or we can use our weeder that we have from Rooster Mods, even though it's really small. But yeah, that's where we're at. So we're going to go get over here. We're going to empty this stone picker and send him on his way again, and then we'll get back on spreading the slurry. And I think with these two guys working, we should be able to get this done. I don't know where he's at. There he is. With these stone pickers working in tandem, I'm hoping that we're going to get all the stones picked off of here today. So let me get up behind him here. He's still charging me, but he'll continue after I get my bucket filled from him. I probably can't take everything he's got, but it'll give him room to go again. Oh, that was very little. I think we have a problem. So this stone picker doesn't like the bucket with the grab on it because it hits it, so it doesn't empty into it nicely. So yeah, we're gonna have to come up with something else here. Okay, I'm back to my original idea of what I was going to do. I was going to try and have the case with the bucket on one side, and then I was going to use the Kubota with the bucket on this side, each supporting the two different stone pickers, and I'm going to have the dump truck and the gooseneck trailer. So put the ramp down, we'll get the track loader loaded here. It's just too slow, it only goes like 6 miles per hour, so it's just too slow to drive it all the way out to the field. So we'll strap it down here, we'll take it out there on top of this gooseneck trailer and see if this works better for us. I think, yeah, I'm optimistic. I'm feeling good. Like we should. I need to get this field rolled to put the stones back in, but I'm not going to worry about that because the plan is to put soybeans in that field. So that won't be until May that those have to go in, so it's not the priority. We're going to focus on the horseshoe-shaped field and trying to get all the processes done to maximize the yield in the organic einkorn spring wheat field. But this should help empty this bucket enough that he's going to be ready to continue without any problems. So let's get the ramp down. Oh, put another strap on it. Kubota off. I do like the Kubota and the sound of the track loader clanking along. It's good. Alright, so we'll get the bucket down. Worker is still in there, so he should, he says, empty into us. So there we go. That's good. I don't have nothing I can put it in here. I'm gonna have to go get the gooseneck trailer, the other gooseneck trailer. Go grab the F350. We got a whole mess of equipment over here now. We got both gooseneck trailers. I brought the case over with the bucket, and yeah, the other stone pickers over here. It's turned into a little bit of a problem. They turn one way, then the other way. It's a little difficult trying to get the workers to do what they need to do, but we'll get her done. So let's see. I'm gonna put this in here. I got it zoomed out because I want to maybe try and get a thumbnail out of this too. And I don't know, I think I'm probably going to have to take another run into town because I'm going to fill this thing up. And the dump truck's at max weight as well already. So yeah, we're going to have to do one run into town, I think, to sell some stones, either that or dump them somewhere in the yard, but I don't want to do that. It's still early. It's what, not even 2 yet, so it's okay. I think everything will be fine. Is that all we had left? Looks like it. So yeah, I'll be able to set this one back off on a worker here in a minute, get the other one going, and then we'll have to get back on the slurry spreading as well. But yeah, the slurry spreading really requires a lot of effort because basically, yeah, worker driving the slurry spreader, and all you can do is just go fill up the slurry tank to refill him while he's running. But we'll manage it. We'll keep juggling here, and we'll get her done. It's 4:30 in the afternoon now. This is taking forever. The slurrying of the field is almost done. Oh, he ran out again. I thought he'd be able to finish with what little he had left in the tank, but apparently not. The stone picking's going well over here, as well as could be expected. It's still going to take a little while longer. I got rain in the forecast. I don't know when that's coming. I have been working away over here, though. This is my first time emptying the stone pickers since we started them again. So the smaller one filled up. The micro terrain is causing a bit of a difficulty, but I wanted to stop. Run into all sorts of trouble now here at the last minute. I think we might be done by dark. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out, but we're getting there. Yeah, I think if I just flip this guy around and get him started again, but some of this final stuff I'm probably going to end up having to do a lot myself, just because you can't be sure that you're going to get the worker pointed in the right direction or anything like that. But we are getting there. Oh yeah, I see what happened. So this is let me hop out. Gotta watch the worker go away. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Alma, Missouri at the Missouri Farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing.